So I mean, what is there really to say about the Boss tuner? It's Boss, it's a TU-3, it's a guarantee of quality if it comes from Boss. I'm just gonna tell you a few things that you should know about it right off the bat. This is what confused me when I first started using it. So as you can see, the first thing is you got your bypass, right? So there's the regular guitar. And then when you hit it, it stops. Now you want that, you want it to bypass the sound for when you're playing live and nobody wants to hear you tuning, right? But what you need to know is this right here. So when you hit this button, this stream send button, it's gonna change the type of tuning that it has. So for instance, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this setting, and I believe that was the default setting, and I absolutely hated it. So I just hit the button again, just like so. And then you get a better measurement of the sound and a better way to visualize it, in my opinion. I prefer this a lot more. The next thing you need to know is that like this little dot right here, that's a sign that it's a sharp. So I'm tuned down a half step, so E flat standard. So that little sign there, that little dot is the sharp symbol. And if you get up real close, you can see that it says that as well. By the way, if you're looking for something to practice, get my fretboard memorization cheat sheet from travelingguitarist.com/fretboard cheat sheet. What it is it's all the triads, the major and minor triads in every single key. Through the octave mapping technique and through a couple other techniques, you can actually just learn to memorize not only the notes of the fretboard, but you can also learn how to improvise in a bunch of different keys by understanding the the foundation of harmony, which is the triads, right? The foundation of chords. You can also sign up to my forum at forum.travelingguitarist.com. There you can chat with people about guitar and music and whatever else you'd like. Now, a few other things you should know about it. Of course, you got your battery. It takes a battery. As you can see there, you take that off like you normally do with Boss pedals. And then you have your modes. So I prefer chromatic. I think chromatic is the best way to go. It's the least confusing. Then you got a flat, down a full step, and then just standard E there. I don't know what these are actually. And then you have bass, and then the same thing with the bass. I imagine that it will respond, these numbers will respond to the bass. But yeah, I just prefer chromatic, and then I like just having it set up like that. And other than that, man, like what is there else to say about it? Like it works the way that you want a tuner to work. It bypasses, it does all the modes. You can have it operate by battery if you want. And I did check the battery on this. The battery life on this tuner is excellent. I believe I got 32 hours out of it. So that's like hours and hours and hours of your time. And it makes sense, right? Because there's no strong LED on this thing. It's a tuner and that's all it is. So it doesn't take much battery. But other than that, excellent device. Couldn't recommend it enough. Yeah.